Hey, welcome back to Talk Show with Joe Rodriguez. I'm Jessica Simpson. Man, it's a really bad time in LA. We went through like 15,000 fires. These fires were spreading faster than Trump's lip balm at Mar-a-Lago. Cindy, were you kissing Trump? Oh, I knew it. You smell like Burt's Bees mixed with oyster sauce. Listen, if you're gonna kiss Trump, that's fine, but please fill out the Microsoft Teams form. Oh, we're on Microsoft Teams now? Yes, we've been on Microsoft Teams for a month. I will say that it felt good because I got a lot of texts. I got like 20 texts from people asking if I was okay. And I mean, do you even live in LA if you don't get at least 15 texts? Hey, Joe, how you doing? I hope you're okay. I was your Pilates instructor when you had a class pass in 1993, but I just want to make sure you're okay from the natural disasters. Now I work for a rideshare company. A little about me. I'm doing really good. I'm paying $3,000 a month for an electric Honda. It's really paying off. I can drive right over the embers. It doesn't catch on fire. That's how electric cars work. Listen, I don't want to keep you, but I started an Indiegogo to start my own stained glass mirror company. Yes, we're going to do stained glass mirrors. If you contribute $20 or more, I will give you a free stained glass mirror sample. You know, you don't need mirrors in LA. We change lanes using intuition. All right, Joe, stay safe. Hold your breath. I watch a lot of news, and I watch KABC. I think KABC deserves an Emmy for this coverage. They really had their reporters in the thick of it, like Ryan Murphy production quality somehow in the fire zone, you know? Lights, cameras, 3-point lighting. And I think they told all the reporters, nobody wear hairspray. You got to get your hair whipping around. I will say there's a new helicopter reporter named Chris Christie. Chris Christie? The governor of New Jersey? No wonder there's so many drones in New Jersey. It's Chris Christie trying to learn how to fly. Does the Jersey City Diner have a landing pad? I'm the leading champion for eating the most pancakes without a bathroom break. I'm coming in hot. I'm flying a tin can with a propeller. Don't video me. I've been seeing a lot of charities to help the fire victims. Did anyone donate to the Humane Society? I've never understood why the Humane Society is called that. Because that's a dog society, but like, is it like an expensive upper class society? We dogs pay a hefty fee to be part of the Humane Society. There's a $100,000 enrollment fee, and the monthly due is 25,000 bones. It's very, very exclusive. I saw that Paris Hilton's Malibu mansion burn down. That's really sad. Maybe she said, "That's hot." I don't know. Is she at a Hilton? She's probably got a whole Hilton to herself right now. She can invite over Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. We're going to share the hotel. You can have floors 1 and 2 of my Hilton. The rest of them are filled with my orangutans. My personal chef is going to make a hibachi night, and then we're going to spend the night in my hot tub in my master suite. That's hot. All right, let's get to your clickbait report. The clickbait report is where I review this week's most click-worthy or worthless news articles. Trump wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico. Did you hear about this? In episode 300 of What is Our Jaundiced Grandpa Doing? Donald Trump is promising to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. What? Is he renaming all the bodies of water? And now Lake Okeechobee is going to be called Lake Melania. Lake Superior will be Lake Ivanka. And Lake Michigan will now be named Lake Costco. I'm telling you, I've always said it starts with the bodies of water. More Trump news. Melania doesn't need a body of water. She has her own docuseries coming out. Amazon Prime will be releasing a docuseries about the First Lady's return to the White House. She told Fox News, "I'm not anxious because this time is different. I have much more experience and much more knowledge. I was in the White House before. When you go in, you know exactly what to expect." She's like, "I figured out how to buy decorations for Christmas without even trying. You just need to pay off the store manager at the hole in the ass Target so they can give you the Christmas tree already decorated, from the floor. Yes, it's all going to be in the show, and please watch the docu-series." Melania Trump is working with director Brett Ratner, who's also controversial right now. She is said to have final editorial say on the project. "I only approve shots of myself from the left side. It is best if my face is behind a tree. I will not schedule my Botox until January 19th. I want it to last through Memorial Day. Come on, dumbass, don't be the dumbass. Then I will do a full facelift before Christmas. Elon is flying in a rare surgeon who uses the wild dog semen to raise eyebrows permanently. Thank you for watching my docu-series." All right, it's time to get serious. Boo-hoo! Did you hear about this? A lady in Brazil has poisoned her family with a Christmas cake. This is exactly why I skipped dessert. 3 people have died after eating a Christmas cake, also known as the Bolo de Natal, in Brazil. It was laced with arsenic. Tatiana, Maida, and Nueza de Silva dos Anos all died on December 23rd. The Christmas cake is usually made with fruits, nuts, and other shit I don't eat in a cake. You know what I stick with? Twinkies. "Hey Joe, try the Poto de Natal." No, that's okay. I brought my own Twinkies. Those are laced with their own problems. I'll stick to yellow 40, okay? A family member named Zelly is said to have slipped arsenic into the cake flour. And everyone at the party noticed a spicy flavor in the cake. She's been poisoning people for a while, too. Recently, her husband died, and they're exhuming his body to see if it was laced with poison. Maybe the family is used to it. They're like, "Oh, yeah, gotta be careful with Zelly. Last year, she tried to poison us with antifreeze. I mean, the frickin' cakes were blue. Oh, and the year before that was Ajax. Yeah. All right, Zelly is not starting a deli. She's going to jail, so don't you worry." Staying on the dessert theme, it's Girl Scout cookie season. The Girl Scouts of the USA have announced the start of the 2025 cookie season, which I had no idea was a thing. Monday Night Football is back, followed by the official start of the 2025 Girl Scout season. Are you getting your cookies? You gotta make these Girl Scouts richer than ever. It's happening live on ABC and stream on Hulu. The Scouts have announced that the traditional flavors like Thin Mints and Do-si-dos are back with new additions. I noticed one of the flavors is called Toast Yay. I don't even know if this is new, but that's not a very creative name. Toast Yay. Oh my God. The Toast Yay cookie is a toast-shaped cookie that tastes like French toast. French toast actually tastes like egg wash, but that's none of my business. And then it's dipped in a delicious icing, maybe the arsenic. I never understood what the Girl Scouts need the money for. Like, for all we know, the Girl Scouts are buying BMWs. The next time I get cut off by a BMW, I'm going to go, "Oh, that's Carla. I bought Thin Mints from her in fucking 19 whatever. Did she just throw a Thin Mint at me?" And I stick my head out and I eat it. Fuck you, Carla. All right, on to your next story. This one's actually old news, but it came across my feed this week. Rats on cocaine like jazz. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now you have something to talk about. at the bungalow if it still exists. In a study from 2011, rats were exposed to cocaine. When the rats were sober, they avoided music from Miles Davis and Beethoven, but when they were cracked out, they preferred jazz. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just picturing a bunch of scientists smoking crack with rats, and they're like, we're going to let them out of the van and in downtown LA, and we'll see where they go. And then the rats just got hit by cars. Oh my God, your rat just got ran over by a Tesla. It's not even a Model Y. And someone else is like, oh, no. My rat was headed to the Catalina Jazz Club. He's okay. He's gonna brush himself off. He just likes jazz. Anywho, more importantly, the scientists concluded that rats can be conditioned to like any genre of music as long as it's played around the same time as giving them drugs. Sounds like Coachella. Oh, we gotta go to Coachella. It's life-changing, Joe. The music is unlike anything you've ever heard. I'm like, do they have Beethoven? No, not this year. But Joe, I'm telling you, Coachella, it's life-changing. The people you meet, the tents, the peeing in buckets, you'll never forget Coachella. I'm like, that's okay. I'll just put my headphones on and stroll through downtown LA. All right, I got some good news. Good news! There's a new vacuum with a robotic arm. Ma, my Roomba keeps jerking me off. All right, this was announced at the CES, which is the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. The company Roborock, a Chinese manufacturer, has introduced the OmniGrip arm, a foldable arm attached to a Roomba-like vacuum. It can lift socks and pet toys under 300 grams.
Oh, sure, I can watch Max the Chihuahua. Just make sure he weighs more than 300 grams. If he's heavier than my bag of Coke, he won't get picked up by the vacuum.
I don't know what grams are, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's get on to some celeb news. Celeb news! Whoosh. Fox News really wants you to know that someone took a picture of Jack Nicholson. This is a real article. Apparently, this is new since we haven't seen a picture of Jack for over a year. Do you know I literally post a selfie on Instagram like once every 5 years? For like 5 years, I was using a headshot from when I was 24 to just like promote comedy shows. Come to my comedy show. I do bits on skincare. Jack Nicholson is 84 and his daughter Lorraine put a picture on IG of him on a couch or something. And I will say she's hugging him and like he puts his hands on her. It's like an OmniGrip hand to like gently be like, oh, I don't really want to be in this photo, but I'll put in the minimum effort. All right, let's leave Jack alone. LA is an air fryer right now. We got other problems. All right, it's time for my favorite story. This is the last one. You can finally click to cancel your subscriptions. This is really, really big. The Federal Trade Commission is introducing a rule that starts in 6 months, requiring businesses to have a simple button on their website for people to cancel their paid subscriptions. 1-800-Flowers is probably pissed. They were secretly charging me for like 10 years. 1-800-Flowers is like,
Mwah, come on. We're just a flower shop. What's $10 to you? We gotta spray paint a lot of flowers and water them with formaldehyde to keep them alive. Have you ever bought that stuff? It's not cheap. Come on. Give us $10 a month for flowers.
Of course, the decision was politicized. Republicans opposed the rule as a White House overreach. Dude, come on. This is what's called common sense. You know how much money I've given to Dropbox at this point by accident? And the craziest part, let me tell you something. The craziest part is that my Dropbox is always full. Can't cancel it, but it also doesn't work. It's a pretty freaking small box. It's like a jewelry box. I think I fit a megabyte in that fucking box. But they keep charging me. They don't even have a phone number on their website. So I literally have to move to the Cayman Islands and change my name to Bradley now. I hope Dropbox is happy. I have to freaking start an overseas bank account. All right, that's this week's podcast. Be sure to follow me on the socials, Joe Rodriguez Comedy 1. You can find us on YouTube using the handle Talk Show Joe Evie. You can also visit me in the Cayman Islands. I'll be sleeping in a fire retardant hammock on the beach. I'm not sure there'll be an episode next week. Okay, goodbye.